Are we about to start? Oh,
We are.
yep,
Ooh.
we're off. Bajulien, unfortunately, not
The
saying
game
his camera
pad.
off, but I'm sure that'll get fixed.
Not
Yeah,
like
so
it matters much
1-1.
anyway.
Oh, yeah. So 1-1 is just your typical Mario first level. In this level, we're gonna see the players, Brammyson, going ahead, picking up the propeller item, which is important. We'll be using it throughout the run. We'll be keeping it throughout the run, I mean. We will lose it eventually, but the time will come when I have to explain that. So, yeah, just make it to the end of the level. It's just a simple level, you know.
Up until the beginning of World 8, both runners will try to keep the propeller because it doesn't really save anything in World 1 apart from the third level, just for a short time save. But it does have a lot of uses in World 5 that do speed up certain levels quite significantly. One of the examples is 5 Tower or 5 Fortress, which is practically a vertical level, and the propeller, the power-up giving you pretty much a very large amount of vertical heights, is extremely useful, quickening it by pretty much double as that you'd normally do to get through it. Very specific trick in the run, 5-4, where they can actually skip an auto-scroller using the propeller, and we'll explain that properly when we actually get to the level.
So Brammyson's struggling slightly with 1-2. I'm not sure if that's given Bajulien the lead, but yeah, the runners here have picked up the star power-up, which is useful because it lets you not only run through enemies, but it gives you a nice, useful speed boost. Brammyson, unable to make his way around the pipe.
Brammyson not losing the propeller power-up in 1-2 though. It's a good start.
Unlike last time, in which, you know, something happened.
It's unfortunate.
Anyway.
Yeah, 4.55 Bajulien on the in-game time, which is a very optimal 1-2. So he's about 4 seconds ahead of Brammy at the moment. Both players going into 1-3 now. There is a hammer bro at the start that can jump depending on RNG, but both runners will go for a triple jump off the question mark block to avoid getting hit by it. So bro actually jumping up, but as you can see, did not matter. It's a regular level. They might go for quite a tight triple jump over the piranhas. Yeah, Bajulien does get it, and now Kilby gets first try with the propeller.
This just leads to the secret exit that allows the players to get to the cannon, which leads to World 5, the next world in this category.
Brammyson opting for the triple jump at the end of the platform, which is slower, but is a lot safer and more consistent, so just aiming for safe straps. Bajulien about 5 seconds ahead at the moment, I think.
Yeah, seems like it. But the runs tend to, from what I've seen, they tend to stay relatively even until about midway through World 5, where the gameplay becomes a lot more, you know, grueling and hard to get through. So we'll be seeing some interesting races soon. But both runners heading into World 5 soon.
They'll just be spamming 2 throughout these Goomba cutscenes and the cannon cutscene because both will speed up the timer by about 2 seconds. Yeah, nothing special about World 1. It's pretty consistent for most top runners. But Bajulien taking the lead, so it does not matter because this run can change at any time. This speedrunning game is very unforgiving. Bajulien getting I think that was a 3.58 cannon leave, which is very good for World 1.
Right, so this first level involves a relatively hard trick called water skip. I'm not sure I had to think of what water skip is named. It's just it's a somewhat precise spin jump that helps you skip quite a large section of water. We do that just because swimming in water is quite slow, so yeah. Bajulien, getting the star from the roulette block, again, just like 1-2, it helps you run through all of these enemies and gives you a nice speed boost.
And Brammyson gets it as well. They both opted to go for above where they bounce off the Cooper and ground pound to get it, which is faster, but a lot more difficult than just simply running below the shell and jumping at its peak.
So, oh, we've seen Bajulien go for the water skip and successfully getting it. Brammyson opting not to go for the water skip, which is perfectly reasonable.
I rate that.
The British man.
Bajulien getting it.
446 on the timer. Both runners not going for the swag wall jumping into the pipe.
It's the only way to make the run valid. If you don't get the wall jump, what's the point?
Yeah, runs are invalidated every day. It's unfortunate.
You can donate £3 to end this crisis.
Alright, this Piranha plan, if you don't know, it's completely unavoidable. You have to get it. Go through it, I mean.
Yeah. The fight where both runners will try to get 8 coins without losing the propeller should be pretty consistent, but maybe with a dropped input or just a mistimed jump, they can get hit, but Bajulien's fine. Toads, you'll have to go back for that.
So, not much time lost, but it's still a frustrating time loss, especially at a top, kind of level. So, at Bajulien heading into 5-2, this is where routes sort of diverge. I'm not sure if Brammyson will be going for 5-3. No, both runners going for 5-2. 5-3 is quite difficult, but slightly faster. The reason it's difficult is because of these enemies called brambles that makes
not donuts.
Maneuvering. Yeah, oh yeah, not donuts. Yeah, the brambles make it quite difficult to maneuver your way through the level, but the level's faster. Meanwhile, 5-2 is a lot easier to get through because of some very, very dodgy hitboxes.
As you can see, Brammy there. 5-3 is actually 5 to 6 seconds faster, but in a long run, both runners will be trying to keep the propeller as long as possible. So there's really no point to do that. Both getting through no problem. On the in-game time through the pipe, which is again very optimal for the level.
For Heat and Night, I might as well just answer this question. Oh yeah, that's the guy in chat. Emulator is banned, unfortunately, because of faster loading times. It's quite inconsistent, so I won't go too much into depth. But yeah, emulator is not allowed as far as.
However, in this tournament, though, the leader of it, Diamond Crafter A, or DCA for short, has actually allowed emulators. So, because if you didn't know, there's a runner in it called Modest Tomato who does run on an EMU. So I guess for official leaderboard times, you cannot do it. But if you want to participate in tournaments, it's really up to the
organizer.
Yeah, the organizer. Because
so I'll go ahead. This is a level that really showcases why the propeller is used, because it just allows you to skip a ton. This level is quite infamous nowadays because of a trick called 556, Bajulien going for the swag, star coin, risking his life. Yeah, 556 is a trick that involves skipping a cycle. Every tower level in this game, I think at least, is cycle based, and this level in particular involves a 10-second cycle. So, Bajulien, unfortunately, missing the hit by a couple of seconds, or losing his propeller. Oh, and getting hit
again.
That's that's very unusual, very unlikely. And it's also unfortunate. So Brammyson will be making some time back on Bajulien, especially because of the next level.
And Bajulien's in a very tight spot now. He's going to decide whether to go for 5-4, which is an auto-scroller, doing it properly, which is about 2 minutes long, or go back to 1-1, get the propeller again, and come back and pray that he gets it first attempt. A tough decision to make, but Brammy keeping his propeller, he should be saving after this level if he's if he knows that he's ahead, which he should save anyway because it's only a couple second time loss. Bajulien opting to go for the level normally, so oh no, 1-1.
Yeah, it appears that he's going back to 1-1 to pick up a propeller, because I'm pretty sure that even if you have to go through 1-1 just to get the propeller back and do 5-4 skip, I believe it's still faster than doing 5-4 normally. So
it's faster than about like 20 seconds, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, something like that. Brammyson going for it though.
Yeah, this is 5-4 skip. You can see Brammy making his way through the level. It's quite precise, and it has the tendency to kill a lot of runs. But if you play it particularly safe, it's okay.
Although some people can get unlucky. Oh,
Brammyson actually getting unlucky right when Tommy Gunn said that. Again, this is just a case of resetting being actually faster than doing 5-4 normally without the propeller. So, Brammyson opting to go back and
they are pretty
try
much
5-4.
Yeah, they're pretty much both sinks now, which is kind of ironic because pre-game I told Brammy to play it safe and hit the power block.
Oh, Bajulien having some issues routing through the level. Oh, that's unfortunate because sometimes if you're unlucky, playing this game casually, you are unable to make it through the world. Oh, Brammyson again getting unlucky with 5-4. So
they are both synced.
This level really giving these runners a hard time right now.
Julian's gonna have to do 5-3, which is very unfortunate. As you can see now, as Vibe explained earlier, these are the brambles with very dodgy hitboxes. The propeller though, he can go back to the backup in this stage, so only he knew that before that he would have been trapped off, but there was no way for him to know it was all
Brammyson again missing the wall jump. This is quite the sketchy race, it appears.
It doesn't really make a difference though, because he's still ahead by quite an amount. So, but Bajulien about to finish 5-3 now, so they are pretty much synced now. If Brammyson fails 5-4 skip, again Bajulien will be ahead. So, but Bajulien only gets one attempt. You have to remember.
Yeah, because he has not saved earlier.
If he fails, I think it's going to be over for Bajulien unless Brammyson messes up significantly in the later levels.
Oh, Brammyson with an unfortunate accidental ground pound, I think, there.
No, he
Oh, was it? I don't... Yeah.
He missed the platform.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I thought it was an accidental ground pound out of nowhere. But, so now Bajulien, even after all of that, he's back in the lead. Well, a very slight lead, of course, but...
Welcome to Mario Wii speedrunning.
Yeah, this is NSMB Wii.
Best game to speedrun. And this is going to cause a major upset. I think Bajulien's going to get it first attempt. Bajulien.
So, yeah, Bajulien
does get it. Wow. Pulls it back.
Brammyson.
If Brammy gets it now. Ooh, very close. If Brammy gets it now, it's still.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, Brammy's made it. So Bajulien now with a slight lead, even after the slight train wreck of a 5-4 that we've got here.
Well, I guess it depends on how both runners, especially the first two levels, because that's where you can easily lose some time.
So Bajulien heading into 5-Ghost House. There will be some careful maneuvering here because, well, first off, as you can see, you have to play the level mostly blind, and that's not just Bajulien's webcam. And yeah, you're gonna have to turn left and right a lot of times because the door that you need to make is kind of difficult to find. But as long as you know the way around the level, it should be fine.
Yeah, because this is a level with a secret exit that leads you straight to World 8, so this is the final level for them to do in World 5.
Ooh! Oh my goodness!
Bajulien clutching it. What a legend, what a god gamer. All jumping off the invisible block. Brammyson getting through, no problem.
This is a very.
Bajulien lost his propeller.
Did he? Oh, did he? Oh, I think he might have lost it on the boo. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, he tried to jump in between the boos, which is pretty.
Oh, Brammyson making the exact same mistake. Although, as in the next level, not the cannon, of course, but in 8-1, the runners will be doing an intentional damage boost. So,
although
it will
does
still
make
be quite of a nuisance, yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah, at the beginning of the level in 8-1, you are meant to actually fly above a couple of the lava pillars. So,
yeah, I'm wondering how the runners are going to handle this heading into World 8.
Yeah. Be going for the fire flower if they do know where it is, and then just trying to damage boosters normally and just taking extra hits throughout the whole level. But I guess both runners getting to World 8 about 16 minutes. What pace is this? Is this sub 30 pace or?
I am not sure. Let me have a look.
If they play World 8 optimally, I think it may be. Yeah, it is. It is possible.
Yeah, I think this is sub 30 pace. It should be. So Bajulien kind of struggling here. Oh yeah, the meteors from above, they are RNG controlled. So Bajulien taking damage boost through that.
There are one or two parts in this level that can be affected by RNG, and Bajulien does get the triple jump over the lava pillar.
Oh,
Brammyson dying.
Unfortunately taking a death.
Well, that's very unfortunate. Was that after or before the checkpoint? Before.
Oh. So that's unfortunate.
Got from the piranhas earlier.
Sorry about commentator's phone going off. It's not even being IRL. It's my group chat full of roadmen that we will not talk about. Anyway.
Are you an hard lads vibe?
Absolutely. Bajulien heading to the end of 8-1. Brammyson
getting hit.
Yeah, Brammyson making his way through. Oh, that is very unlucky.
What was that hitbox?
Brammyson. Yeah, that was a very unusual hitbox. It's not exactly going well for Brammy right now, so...
Bajulien a full level ahead.
Oh,
Reminder.
I forgot he didn't even get the checkpoint, did he? Oh, wow.
He died just before. If Brammyson does lose this, he's out of the group stages, while being predicted to get first in the group, so... This race is not pivotal for Bajulien. He can still lose this and easily get out the groups. Oh, single jumping over the lava. Then Bajulien nearly getting hit by the spiky balls as well. Will he go for the double shake? He will. There's a very precise jump where you can preserve momentum on the spinning ground.
Oh, nearly dying there, but thankfully managing to pick up the star.
Brammyson just get
the damage boost.
Could have been good for Brammy. Bajulien dying there, but unfortunately not, because he did not grab the checkpoint, so it would have been sent back to the beginning. Because it is faster in this level to do it as small Mario and getting the mushroom in the next level.
Yeah, that's just because of that room that Bajulien was in. It's quite difficult to make your way through that level as large Mario, I guess, because there's just like less room. So,
I am a loyal member of the 8-2 large Mario gang. So,
oh my god, the traitor! I can't believe I'm even like in the same voice call as you.
Same voice call. Why do you want to split up? Or
is this a divorce?
I get to take the kids, or
I'll have 7 of them. You have 7. Anyway.
I do hope no. I can't lose the world record. Are you mad? You even said last stream I hold the world record for most kids.
Yeah, well, I helped with that. Right, Bajulien heading into 8-7.
Yeah,
quite the typical Mario auto scroller. Not much for him to do there. So
typical. It's the best level in the game. But yeah,
he's joking.
For those of you unaware of the game in chat, like Fade Vanity, there is 8-3. You don't actually go to 8-3 in this level because there's a secret exit in 8-2 that takes you straight to 8-7. So 8-3 is not a thing. Bajulien will be going for some optimal wall jumps just to speed up time, and also running straight off the platform and landing on the bone coaster to. But to be honest, there is not much he can do. The only thing he can do is get the start coins to validate the run, so we should be seeing that.
Hopefully. He gets that. Oh, very close. Almost dying for that beloved star coin of his.
It is worth it though. Run's still valid. Flower? No, he won't. Good job.
Oh, unfortunately, Bajulien will be. I won't go that far with the joke, just to make sure that people don't get confused.
Yeah, as you can tell, we are all sarcastic here. Apart from the fact that we are getting a divorce, that is not a joke.
No, that's not a joke. I'm not joking.
Yeah, there's really nothing special about this level. The only thing they can do to speed up is just optimal with the coaster to get to the pipe faster.
Goodness, the plays, Bajulien.
Practically taunting Brammy.
Oh,
Brammy does get hit.
Quite unfortunate, but there is a backup for him right there, so it doesn't lose as much time.
Like a second time loss, getting hit with the buffer frames.
So, Bajulien looks as if he's on pace to make it through. He only has 2 levels waiting for him.
Both the most difficult levels in the run though.
I would say so.
From 5-4, girl. Yeah, this is a airship. Both runners will be getting the propeller again that they lost in A1, because it does speed up this level and the next level by quite a bit. But it is not a big deal if they lose it in the next level, which is the final level of the run, A Castle.
Fade Vanity in chat, forgetting about his bad Wi-Fi and ending stream, just so we can ask us some questions that we're going to refrain from answering from.
We need to teach the noobs, Bajulien. Not Vibe.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking about Bajulien. He actually lost his propeller going for the backup.
Oh, whoops!
Yeah.
Good commentary. So in the next room that Bajulien's going into, we'll be seeing some of the biggest propeller skips. Usually you'd have to screw there just to make the platforms visible, but the propeller just allows you to skip all of that. So quite scary, but not particularly hard, I would say.
The first jump is free, but the second one can be tricky if you mistime it.
Oh wow, the movement there.
Going back to before, Vibe, you need to be kinder to the noobs. You can't just make a tournament and then not answer people who don't know about the game.
Well, we actually need to filter out the most unworthy, unnecessary people. Thank you very much.
Do we?
Yeah.
Well, I think
even though I fall into that category of people who have never actually run the game. Right, Bajulien heading into the
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
You've never ran the game?
Oh. Anyway, Bajulien into the boss fight. This boss fight has become infamous in the last year or so because of a trick named Bombless. Bajulien tried to go for. It involves clipping into Bowser's clown cart and then hitting him. It is an insanely difficult trick, an insanely mysterious trick. We don't know much about the trick. Not just me and Tommy, it's just in general, it's such a confusing trick that we really struggled to find consistent setups for it, which is why it's become infamous.
We've gone for it multiple times, but of course doesn't get it because each bombless hit you do get because you need to hit him 3 times. Each hit will save about 7 seconds, but very difficult.
So the final level awaiting Bajulien. What's the level? Oh yeah, 8-C.
Yes, 8. It's only the most important level of the run. Pro speedrunner, you don't even run the game, Canoe.
Alright, just stop being so elitist.
I'm not. Imagine calling someone an elitist after saying you're a pro member of the Not Good In It club.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it, mate?
I'm gonna cry after the stream's over.
Yeah, so will I. Anyway, A-C, the big monolith waiting at the end of the level. Brammy nearly getting bombless on the other hand. There's an ice cream truck. Should I make a run for it?
Ditch the
I
stream,
don't know.
man. What's more important?
Right,
I'll take over for 5 minutes. Just go get an ice cream. Get me one.
Alright, bye. Bye.
Alright, chat. It's just me and you. Bajulien Brammyson going for bombless again, but unfortunately does not get it because the trick sucks. Bajulien getting some very optimal movement through the castle. So at any point, it is not a big time loss, but it's about 15 seconds, I think.
Hello, I was walking down the stairs and then I realized I just CBA to pay for it because I have no money. I'm actually about to go homeless in a couple of days. Anyway.
Well,
so
shall we start our fundraiser chat? Now Bajulien currently in a auto scroller. Wait, what did he?
Okay, Bajulien deciding to freeze. Well, maybe not deciding to, but
it was a tactical decision. He's going to let Brammy catch up.
A tactical decision. Oh yeah. This is just I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. It's just a this is just our case of scripting. So we have to let Bajulien we have to let Brammyson catch up. You know.
It's not a close race. People aren't going to watch. All right.
Yeah. So we need these guys to be head-on synced up into the Bowser fight frame by frame synced. That's what we need right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm actually worried that Bajulien might have tripped on his internet. Why? Oh, never mind. Bajulien with the wrong warp all the way to Bowser fight.
Can we disqualify him?
Yeah, we need to disqualify him. Time. I won't make that joke.
We've made that joke in every single one so far.
Yeah.
Tradition.
1 out of 3.
So, Mew fan, just so you know, Vibatism was the one who went for ice cream.
Yeah,
so
I went
who
for
to
ice
report for bad commentary. All right, thank you.
I just wanted to set the category as just eating. Thank you. I don't want speed gaming to get banned.
Just chatting.
Oh yeah, that's it. Bajulien with the Easter egg.
Perfect.
Bajulien a frame perfect Easter egg where Bowser becomes big.
Yeah, and you actually have to escape from him. This is very unlucky. On Brammy's screen, you actually get to see what the escape was like, and just basically shaking throughout is a pretty optimal strat to do. There is also another point.
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
There's another point in the run where RNG is actually a thing, which is basically luck. And it's these fireballs where Brammy's running through, and they can be random. Sometimes they can be forgiving. Horrible pattern where you have to slow down. Like some you can just hold right, but some you can't. Now Vibe, you can go back to shit posting.
Hey, no swearing. Anyway,
not swearing, it's a term.
You said sheet, like a piece of paper.
Yeah, sheet posting.
Anyway, Bajulien looking to make his way to the end of the game.
Yeah, if he does not fail.
The final performance of Brammyson, unless he pulls it back somehow. Oh my goodness, he's gonna pull it back. That was a bit of an overreaction, but that's unfortunate for Bajulien.
That is brutal.
I'm apologizing for screaming into the mic, but that was so unexpected.
I'm not going to apologize because I said sheet posting. I'm going to post a letter later.
So Brammyson, he's going to be praying for about 4 hours right now, or afterwards, because God has really given him a chance.
But how can you be an atheist? Checkmate atheist.
Checkmate atheist. This is proof of an almighty being. Since we didn't describe, did we describe the corridor of shame? Because Bajulien just went through it.
This is proof that my blessings work. Guess who went into Brammy's stream as soon as he went live and blessed it?
This is proof that saying "Yo GL" in the Twitch chat. Actually,
No. It's not YoGL. It's actually okay. It's very, very tactical maneuver. I'll give you an example in chat. If anyone uses this, I'm suing you.
Oh yeah, that is
There you
indeed the That's just what Brammyson needs going to the final section, unless he chokes like Bajulien did.
Yeah, that will be brutal if he does, because this is the final. Like Bajulien literally failing on the final jump. He getting the win.
Time. Yep, Brammyson continuing his tournament, I guess, staying in.
That was essential for Brammy, because Bajulien about to win would mean that he would be out of the groups and out of the tournament.
So thankfully, or not thankfully, well, I don't know. I guess it's
thankfully for Brammy.
Thankfully for Brammyson, Bajulien's accidental choke and falling into the lava has in fact saved him, so he can play another round of this game.
Yes. I'm going to see if we can get both runners in for a post-game interview.
In here.
What a legend.
Yeah, so quite the surprising end to a very eventful match, I would say.
Oh, Bajulien getting very unlucky, because he had that in the bag, literally on the final jump.
Yeah,
he died.
He essentially had that in the bag. So a Romain with the conspiracy, French people are jinxed in Nate-C. Oh man, the script is just going to get exposed right here. Hello, Brammyson.
Hello.
Not saying anything.
He's literally speechless.
Oh my goodness, he's speechless. He's actually in prayer right now.
As we said, checkmate atheists.
Yeah.
Well, while Brammy is having a fit, we will interview Bajulien, I guess.
So, hey Bajulien.
Hey.
How do you feel?
What happened in?
Firstly, I guess I lose.
Yes. Unlucky.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That was a very good race. I mean, you pulled it back very good, because you struggled a lot in 5-3 and 5 towers, so into the lead. So
yeah,
very unlucky at the very end.
I haven't trained the
escape sequence.
When I lose the propeller, I never trained that, so I took the wrong level, I think.
Yeah. You didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most people just reset straight after, so.
Brammyson's still quiet. Oh
wait, I need 69 coins.
Yeah, Brammy on your bike. So, final twist in this tournament is actually a mandatory rule to get 69 coins in the
But where did you die?
Oh, he
died on the final jump.
Very close.
In the final jump?
Not on the very final jump.
It was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it?
Do you know when you propeller under the final block?
It's the jump just before the jump onto the
That's
Yes.
the balloon. The balloon? The button, that's it.
So how do you feel, Brammy?
I died 3 times in 5-4.
Yeah, that 5-4 was a lot of fun to commentate.
See, Brammy, I told you, hit the PAL block. What did I tell you before the stream? Hit the PAL block. And you said no.
See,
but yeah, I always
hiring as a coach for life.
I never like get it. The Koopa is still on there. I never have that in my runs on my stream, but in this tournament, this is the second time I got it, but I never get it in like runs when I'm streaming. Yeah, that's just bad luck.
But yeah, you pretty much both got 5-4 skip on the same attempt, but Bajulien was ahead by a minute and he was ahead for the rest of the run. But
I know. It's just unlucky that he dies in the final, like literally final jump.
Bajulien's actually going to get 69 coins before you though, so who's the real winner?
Oh, my commentary stream is actually frozen, so Both runs
And,
invalidated.
my other mistake was to get hit by Iggy. That was
Oh yeah, in 5
very
tower.
very dumb. Just to win like very few tiles.
Not only once but twice as well.
I need. Okay, this is it. Yes, I have enough coins.
All right. Congrats to both runners.
Good game. GG, that was
Yeah,
actually
GG.
very close. Scripted
it was-
on purpose.
It was a manga omega, to be honest.
See,
I died twice in 8-1. It was just, I don't know.
So a very surprising win for Brammyson.
Yeah, I didn't expect me to win.
live another day, Brammy.
The end of a very tense any percent tournament race.
Yeah.
So hopefully you'll be seeing something similar to this later on. I'm not sure when. So the next race is, I was about to say Bajulien versus Brammyson. It's actually Fire Breather versus Arthur Moore. I'm pretty sure that's
Bacchus.
Baku's.
That is on Sunday, though, so
Yeah, Sunday, April the 14th, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
hopefully other masters will be scheduled before then, but
Yeah, Eastern. So, yeah.
come on, guys.
I think that should be us finished. Thank you guys for watching. I've been Vibratism.
Been Tommy Gun.
So, yeah.
Faye
Thank you guys for
Vanity.
watching. Fade Vanity
Yeah.
in the chat.
Thanks for watching. Fate Vanity.
He just said, I just got back from tea. That he was watching that, yeah.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. I think that's
Bye.
us. Bye.
Bye.